Hey, and welcome to a full upper body workout. We're gonna start over on our stomachs on the mat. We're actually going to make a Y with our hands and put our thumbs up. Now for this exercise, you're not gonna lift your head, you're not gonna lift your neck, you're not gonna butt clench, you're just going to lift your arms straight up and back down. You're gonna be working this muscle called the trap 3, which is really helpful for maintaining good posture since a lot of us work at a computer and our shoulders usually roll forward. This will help counteract that. It's a very little range of motion. Some people find it hard to connect to their back, so be patient with yourself with this exercise. Okay, we're going to just push on up onto our knees, and we're going to be doing kneeling push-ups. So I like to measure my hands by touching my fingers, finding that perfect shoulder width stance, rocking onto my knees, getting that full big stretch all the way down, keeping my core engaged, and pushing through the floor, through my palms and my fingertips, all the way back up. So we did a little bit of mid-back, a little bit of chest here. We're gonna hit all of our upper body. Keep going. You're way over halfway. And if you've got regular push-ups, go ahead and do regular push-ups. All right, we're gonna come on over. We're going to be doing an overhead press. So grab a dumbbell. We're gonna do, actually let's start with your right arm. Opposite leg in front. We're gonna do an Arnold style. So we're gonna bring it up in front of you, turn out and over. Biggest thing here, keeping your core engaged, not letting it relax in your lower back arch. So that stays all right here in the delt. Halfway. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Transfer to your other arm, bring your other leg in front. You got a few more seconds here. Ooh, take a breath. All right, ready? Let's go. That core engaged, out, and press. All right, next up is gonna be a single arm row, which if you have a bench, you can put one hand on a bench and a tabletop. If you have a wall, I'm gonna do it against a wall. You can also just do it bent over, but I think it's better to have something to press against to do this wall single arm row. So a lot of people do this. They row and they have a wide elbow. What we want to do is actually think about a Nike check mark. So bring it close to your body, squeeze your armpit. That's where your lat is. That's what we're trying to work right here. So it comes up more of a swoosh rather than a vertical line, if that makes sense. Really trying to squeeze that lat into your armpit. take a little break. We're gonna switch to the other side. So opposite hand. You're using this hand to press into the wall or into a bench if you're on a tabletop. Squeezing that armpit. The biggest tip about back training is all about going light enough and heavy enough to feel it. Some people, they go too light and then they can't feel their lat contract because our lats are really strong. But if we go too heavy, we kind of lose that sensation. And it's one of the muscles that's a little bit harder to connect with. So you really want to focus at first when you first start lifting on making sure you're feeling it in the right spot. Okay, next up we have the lateral raises. So I'm gonna grab one more dumbbell here. And all we're gonna do for the lateral raise, it's gonna be slightly in front, so not exactly here, a little bit more in the scapular plane, right here. Keep your core engaged, looking straight ahead. All right, we're going back down to that Y raise, so come on down to your stomach. Chill out, let your head lay down. No butt clenching, no head lifting. Make the thumbs up. And all we're gonna do is lift the arms up in the shape of a Y. Control it on the way up and on the way down. Almost there. Last one. All right, back into the kneeling push-up. Coming on our knees, pressing through our palms, letting the weight pivot, getting that full stretch, core engaged. Stay in it. Last one. All right, on over to your kneeling press. Grab one of your dumbbells, opposite leg in front, and some overhead press. So we're working back, delts, chest, lats, whole upper body here. The reason I emphasize delts so much is because it gives a little bit of width to your shoulders and lats as well, and that can help make your waist look smaller when you have a little bit more of a hourglass X-frame on top. Core tight. Stay with it. Last couple, 1, All right, other side. Core engaged, level out the hips. Over halfway, keep going. Don't rush it though. All right, we're going over to our single arm row. So if you're doing these bent over, it'll look something like this. If you're doing them against the wall, that's what I showed you last time. I'll demonstrate here, bent over, in case there's not a wall near you. So again, a little bit more of that swoosh motion rather than rowing wide and then feeling it in your mid back and traps. I'm trying to feel it right here. Core engaged. Keep that core tight. Squeeze into your armpit. Last one. All right, we're gonna switch sides on over to our left. Ooh. All right, when you're ready, actually like this little stretch before we start. Let it hang. Good, squeeze into your armpit. Core engaged if you're bent over. I mean, even if you have your hand against the wall, core engaged. Let yourself feel that stretch on the bottom. Squeeze and contract on the way up. Find people try to pull it too high up. It's just going right here to the hip. All right, last one. Awesome. We're going to be going back to our lateral raises. I'll face you guys this time. Now, biggest thing with lateral raises, keeping it in the delts and not in the traps. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Right here. Want to make it harder? You can pause for 1 second at the top, slow on the way down. It's going to be hardest at the top, easiest at the bottom. Core engaged. Last one. All right, final round. So we're going to be going back on our stomachs for that Y raise. By now you should be feeling connection with your back. Should be feeling a little bit of pump, a little bit of blood flow. Head down and just relax. All you're doing is lifting those arms. Don't let your glutes squeeze or your lower back engage. If you want to pretend you're on a surfboard, I'm with you. Last one. And you know what's next, push-ups. Get that shoulder width distance. Come as far down as you can. Core tight. Last one. Good. All right. On over to our kneeling press. Opposite leg in front. Starting in front of you, coming out to the side, pressing up overhead. Keep that core engaged. Don't rush it. Keep that good tension in your delts. You don't have to lock the elbow out. In fact, I discourage that. Let's go to like 85% on the way up. We're not punching the ceiling. All right, switch sides. A little eager. All right, here we go. Core tight. Don't let your lower back arch. Stay with it. Stay here with me. Last one. All right. Grab your slightly heavier dumbbell. We're gonna go back to those single arm rows. I'm gonna go back against the wall. All right, you ready? Keep that core tight, whether you're against the wall, against a bench, or bent over. This is your last row of the day. Squeeze into that armpit. Exhale as you come up. All right, switch it on over to the other side. All right, let's go. Here we go. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. I don't want your traps getting involved. This is all your lat. Remember, just to the hip. There's no special prize for bringing your elbows up higher. That's going to be a different movement, training the mid-back and rear delts. Right now we're focusing on the lats. Core tight. All right, last exercise. We're gonna be going on back to the lateral raise. Do it here at a 45-degree angle so you can see even more views of it. Core engaged, looking straight ahead. Leading with the elbow has helped some people. Other people say pinkies up. I think the biggest thing is just not coming too high and getting your traps to take over and not coming straight to your sides. So slightly out in front of you, just ever so slightly. Core engaged. All right, last one. And you killed this full upper body day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.